Okay, I'm going to try this. We're going to go through all the fish in the shop so you get a little preview. It is Sunday morning. We are open 10 till 4 today. So let's start with the Betta fish. Not sure how this is going to work out on camera, but we're going to go with it anyway. These are some of the awesome Betta fish that are left after yesterday. Thank you to everyone that came in and got some. So if you've got questions on prices, just if you can't see them, just message me in that. These are all the Dumbo males that are left. I think there is, how nice is that? That is a Delta, I'm pretty sure. Another one. There is a lovely male Dumbo. That's a double tail. But yeah, there are still heaps and heaps of cool fish left. These range in price. Cheapest ones we've got are the Veltails. There's a Veltail there. They're like $9.95 each. Crown tails are the next ones up, which are the cool spiky tails. If I can find some, those are Veltails, more Veltails. They are a great little starter Betta fish if you want to get into them. That is a crown tail. They're the next price jump. They go for about 16. We do have some really, really cool white ones left. So the whites are 25. There's another one there. And then we have some blacks, which are really hard to see on the black tank. Focus. But yeah, still a few blacks left there, 25. There are some really cool fish. Look at that one. We also have some placats. I think there is one black placat left still around the other side. There's a few male marbles. The tail on that is another twin tail or double tail. Sorry about the reflection, but it is what it is. There is another one there. I can't believe that one is still here. Wow, that is an awesome fish. But that is the males. We still have a few more on the counter, but all those ones are available now. We will jump to the females. Beautiful little fish. There are still quite a few left. I think there's about 10 or so of these guys left. These girls, I should say. They are 26 each. Don't really recommend putting them in with the other female Bettas because of the white on their fins. See, that one came with a little bit of nipping on them. What will happen is the other ones will nip on the white. So you want to keep sororities of these girls together and keep them separate than all these ones, which are, where are they? Where are they? There they are. Let's focus that. Which are? These are the kois. So there's quite a few different types of koi Bettas in here. So your Nemos, which I like that one there. There was a few other galaxies, but yeah, really, really nice. These ones are a little bit dearer. These go for 38 each, but they are breeding size and you get to see how awesome they look. That is a nice fish. We have cheaper females down here. So there is a huge mixture of deltas. My favorite one, which is that one there, is still here. So if she's here at the end of the day, she's coming home with me. How awesome is she? All these ones are $20 each, but there are some really, really nice fish. Look at that one. That's almost a Dumbo. Tons of them left. So I think we've still got about maybe 40 or so left. So thank you to everyone that came in yesterday. How nice are they? So those are the females. Now we are going to go to guppies. Okay, I'm trying to be quick, but we have tons of nice guppies at the moment. These are all males. Everyone except for the white guys are local bred. So thank you to the customer that brought them in. How nice are they? There are some super awesome guppies here. Lots and lots of males. These ones are all $4.50 each or 5 for 20. There's more in there. We have lots and lots of cool males left. Sold out of females yesterday, but we'll have tons more during the week. Okay, I'm just going to go through quite a few of the tropical fish. I am trying to be quick, but it's getting a little bit difficult because there's so many awesome fish. These guys are Cichlids corydoris. These are bred by the famous YouTuber Nick from Keeping Simple Fish. Sorry, Keeping Fish Simple, lol. Really, really awesome little guys. They are super easy to keep corydoris, and they're blue. Who doesn't like blue? We have cherry barbs in here as well. They will go a nice bright red color like the ones in our display tanks. There are only a few peppermints left, so we've just about sold out of them yesterday. They're 25 each, those ones. There's a couple of really nice gold rams left. These are imported. I think they're 25 each as well. There are some Apistogramma gold fires. I think, how much are they? They're around $30 each, those ones. Moving to the next tank, we have still lots of coolie loaches left. They're little eely things. I think they're like 3 for 15 or something like that. Those are silver tip tetras. There are bristlenose everywhere. So bristlenose start at about $8 and go up from there. So we have tons of those. We are moving along. Lots of German blue rams. These ones are, how much are they? They are 16 or 2 for 30. Local bred, so they're super hardy, and we can just tell males and females of them. There are Sturbe corridoris in here hiding away. There is an albino bristlenose. There is a couple of whiptails left. How cute is that face? So I only have 2 of those ones left. I think they are 33 each. They're your common whiptails. Whoops, sorry, whoops. There's another one there, hiding his tail. So moving on. Lots and lots of angelfish. I think we have about 3 or 4 tanks of angels. So koi angels, gold angels, angels, lots of them at the moment. Still some lovely balloon mollies left. A lot went yesterday. We have some nice little local platies in here too. Like the Mickey Mouse platies with the little Mickey Mouse bit on their tail. Still some albino corridoris and a few peppered corridoris left. They are, what are they? They're $6.60, 3 for 18. Still have lots of neons left, even though many of them, many went yesterday. They are 10 for $18 or $2 each. Nice and healthy, awesome little community fish. We still have a few in the tank there of the black neon tetras. They are 5 for 20. Again, awesome little tetras. Those red things are swordtails. All right, dwarf gouramis. How pretty is that guy? He's a nice fish. So I think we still have around about 20 or so left. These guys are $12.95 or 2 for 24. They are all boys. There was one girl blue in there, but I think she went yes. Oh no, wait, there she is. That is a female there. All the rest are boys. We have lots of flying foxes at the moment. They are great algae eaters. Apparently eat black-beard algae according to the internet, but we've had mixed results. Those guys are $8.80 each, and they're a decent size. They're probably 5-6 centimeters at the moment. More angelfish in there. Let's go up here. These guys are awesome. These are Praecox rainbows, so they will get more blue on them and the bright red edging on the fins. Like these ones are 14 each or 3 for 36, but they are local bred as well, so they're super hardy. Moving on. We have lots of tiger barbs still left. These guys are $5.50 or 5 for 25, but they are a decent size, so they're not the tiny little things you usually see. These ones have got to be a good maybe 4 centimeters, maybe even 5 centimeters. So those are your tiger barbs. We have some really nice tinfoil barbs at the moment. There are some electric blue acaras. They are awesome. I know a fair few females went yesterday, but there's still a lot of males and a couple. There's a girl at the back. These ones are 20 each. There are some little albino oscars. There's some geophagus, so they're the red hump geophagus. Moving down here, we have some green terrors. There's some kilbensis. I think we have lots of kilbensis at the moment. There are some albino kilbensis lurking in there as well. There are more kilbensis in here. We have some albino oscars, pretty little guys. We have lots of convicts and lots of convicts. We have some awesome neotrophus. These guys are $29.95 each, but there are males and females and they are breeding size. The Egyptian mouth brooders are starting to look better, still not available because they're pretty skinny. Another week or so and I think we should have them fat enough to be able to sell them. When they are for sale, they're around about $16 each. We have a few bigger heckelei available. These guys are, what are they, 25 each. there are some awesome spotted leperonis. These guys are a little bit nippy, so you don't want to keep them as community fish, but they are great with bigger cichlids. Nowhere near as nippy as the striped leperonis, but how awesome are they? I really want to keep some of these at home. There are some nice Texas cichlids in there. I think we've got a few different sizes of them available, but that's one lot. I think in the tank next door, I think we have, oh, we have lots of Ultim Peru Angels. So these ones are getting pretty big now. They are $30 each, but they are a decent size. There's my hand, that blue thing, so you can get an idea of how big they are. So still lots of those guys available. They are local bred. There are some really nice clown loaches available at the moment. So lots of clown loaches. We have some nice silver dollars, some slightly bigger Texas, tons of bristlenose. I think that might be all that's in this tank. There might be a couple of striped Raphael catfish. There's one at the back. So the clown loaches are 18 or 3 for 50 at this size. The silver dollars are $20 each, and the Texas are 30 for this size. But yeah, lots still available, so hopefully we won't sell out today. There's still a few rummy nose, but most of them went yesterday. So rummy nose are 5.50 or 5 for 25. There are some awesome honey dwarf gouramis, so still lots and lots of these ones available. These are $12 each. So there's some Raspora in there too, so the Raspora are 5.50 or 5 for 25, if we can focus. There we go. These guys are super hard to film, but these are Coach's Blue Tetras. There's a couple of albino ones in there as well. There are more up there somewhere, but we're trying to focus on these ones. A little bit nippy for a tetra, but they're fine with everything except for like delicate fish like guppies with their big tails. And we have Harlequin Raspora, an annoying angle, but you get to see them. We have some clown Raspora and a few swordtails left after yesterday. Clown Raspora are pretty awesome fish. They're the ones with little dots on them, so they don't get much bigger than that, so a little bit smaller than a swordtail. Okay, another tank that's really hard to film what's in there, but lots of tinfoil barbs. There's a few albino tinfoil barbs in here as well. Most of the tinfoil barbs are around that $20 price range. Okay, so we have a few tiger bircher available. These guys are, oh, how big are you? Probably around about that sort of 12-13 centimeter sort of size. They are $500 each, so they are not a cheap fish, but they're freaking awesome. They will grow about 2 foot long, so they get kind of huge. I think there's one there, that little guy there just being cute. We still have lots of spiny peacock eels available. They are 30 each. There's some silver sharks available lurking around in here. But yes, that is this tank. I can't believe you ate that pellet. Yeah, don't keep these guys with little fish, because that is a 10mm pellet there. Nom nom. We have some larger silver dollars, so these are pretty much adult size. I think there's 3 of those guys available. They are $30 each. I have some larger wood catfish available. They are $20 each. Very cool fish. They do have big mouths, so they're going to eat little fish like neons and that. These guys will grow about 20 centimeters, 25 centimeters. There's some bigger tin foils as well. We still have some really nice discus available. These guys are your tiger turquoise. So they are 120 each. There's a few little blue diamonds. There's some bigger blue diamonds in here. Bigger blue diamonds are about 150. There's a few reds and whatever is left there. We got lots and lots of imported goldfish in, so imported and local. These guys here are red and white comets. There are more comets in there. There's some bigger blue shabunkins, perfect for ponds. They are really cool fish. And up here we have some little ranchus. So these are local bred ranchus. Look like little old men. No offense to little old men that look like goldfish. We have some really awesome medakas. So there are a few different types in there. So we got the blues, the platinums, and a few of the golds left. Great for ponds as well. These are your Japanese rice fish. Really cool. And most of these are local bred. So moving along, we have more goldfish in here. So mostly comets, a few little bronze fans. We did get some bigger black moors in, so we've got a few tanks of those guys. So these ones are around about 12, 13 centimeters in size. We go over here, more black moors in there. We have lots of little fantails, so these ones are 550, 3 for 15, but they're a lovely fish. Different size black moors, so these ones are around about 8 centimeters, 9 centimeters, so a little bit smaller. They are $12 or 2 for 20. There are still some awesome Borneo suckers. So these guys are fine in cold water. There's a white cloud mountain minnow that went past. Yeah, cool little guys. They don't get very big, so the maximum size of these ones are probably going to be around about that 5-6 centimeter. So you can't keep them with big goldfish, but you can keep them with smaller stuff and all that. But they're probably the only cold water suckerfish type fish you can get that's going to survive without a heater in winter up here. More black moors, more fantails. We have some really nice shabunkins. How blue are they? They are lovely fish. So lots of those guys have come in. We have some bigger guys lurking around in here. So these comets are bigger again, so maybe 12, 13 centimeter size, maybe a little bit more. They are 22 each, or what are they? 2 for 40, those ones. So there's a few other goldfish, but I'll stop the goldfish at that. Okay, African cichlid wise, we don't have very much available at the moment. This is just our display tank with our little Fontosa. I did end up taking a lot of the bigger ones home because of the floods and losing power for about a week. But we do have a few awesome Africans, so we shall cut to that now. Okay, still got lots of nice Johanni available, so they are a cool African. The females will stay yellow and the males will actually go the reverse and go blue. Still lots of red dragon peacocks available, lots and lots of girls in there, and there are a few coloured up boys. There's a nice male there, a huge handful of food. We have a few albino Bishardi still available and a few common ones up here lurking away. Only one little Fonny available. He is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bar. So they are 60 at that size. He's probably around about 10 centimeters, a little bit bigger. Some really nice redfin cadangas. These guys color up super awesome. Females stay that sort of purpley color with the orangey red fins, or more yellow fins when they're little. Males will go a lovely deep red body, and then they will have a blue face, like a really nice dark blue face. I almost forgot about the shrimp. We have some awesome Neocaridina. These are little red guys. They are $3 each. We have lots of blue ones. So many cool blue ones at the moment. So blue. There are some yellows. If we can focus on them. Yellows are 12 each. I think we have sold out of, yeah, all the crystal reds, unfortunately. So these guys are sold. Hopefully we'll have more crystals next week though. Okay, we still have lots of plants available from yesterday. We get plants in every week. Tons and tons of potted Java fern. So we have your normal Microsorium, which is your normal Java fern. We have your frilly Java fern as well. So these ones are, what's the price of those? There's your prices there. They are $9.90 or 2 for 18. Very easy low light plants, so super hard to kill. You can attach them onto rocks, driftwood, all that wonderful stuff. We have some potted crypt plants still available. They are $8.90 or 2 for 16. Lots of different types of those. Another easy to keep plant. We have some Anubias on rocks. So these are lovely little plants. So you don't need any special substrates to keep them alive. They are a low light plant, perfect for little tanks, nano tanks, even just normal aquascape stuff. They are $26.95 on a rock. We have some urns with the same Anubias on them. So these have actually grown on the urn, so you can keep that in your tank as is. So you've got somewhere for your fish to hide, and you have an awesome live plant. So these ones are, how much are these? I'm trying to read while I do things. They are $39.95, but well worth it because you get an urn. There is one mother plant left, this one at the back here. That is a huge plant. So that is multiple plants in one. they are 120, but when you work out how many plants you've got in there, if you split that up, that will pretty much aquascape a huge rock. That is such a nice plant. Thank you to the people that got the other ones, but that is an awesome one. We still have lots of bunch plants left. Obviously lots went yesterday. We have some potted sword plants. These are pretty big, so maybe 40-50 centimeters. They are 12 each. All your potted plants, no, they're not potted, they're bunch plants. All these ones are $5.50, 3 for 15. And then we've got lots of this stuff here, perfect for goldfish to eat and easy to grow plants. All these ones are $4.50 a bunch, or you can get 5 bunches for 15. So still lots of those available. Tissue culture. These are awesome little plants. So foreground plants, so you've got Monte Carlo, you've also got a few other different things like that, like your Cuba. Monte Carlo and Cuba are those carpeting type plants like that. So they do well with a lot more light and a little bit more care than what your basic sort of stuff does. But these are $9.95 a pot. They are grown in a lab, so they are pest free, no snails, no algae, just awesome plant. Lots of those available. We have some Reniki, which is the cool orangey, it's not orange, that's red. Red? Yeah, you call that red. Which is that plant there. Let's zoom in. Another awesome little plant. So they're all $9.95. I think there's probably about it for the plants. There is other plants in there as well. I'm probably going to cut the video now because there are lots of other fish and stuff to show you, but this is probably like 200 years old. 200 years old, 200 years long. It's early morning. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you want me to do more of these videos, maybe just, comment down below, because I have no idea if people are interested in this sort of stuff or not. I find it interesting, but again, it's my shop. Oh, before we go, how cool are these? Tons and tons of plants turned up yesterday. All your succulents, everything like that. Alocasia, I'm pretty sure that's an alocasia. I'm still learning a lot of the different plants. They are all $5 each for a pot. Look at that. $5 each, or you can get, what are they? 5 for 20, so they work out to $4 each. Bird's nest fern, not too sure what that stuff is, but it's awesome. Anyway, going now. We shall see you next time.